right. So, Mrs. Andrews, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a optimistic young lady. I try to see things as being positive the majority of the time. Try to find the good in everything. I am a mother of two. Um, Currently a student. Yeah, those are just a few things about me.
Cool. How did you hear about this job?
I actually am a member of the Self Help Credit Union, so I was in the branch and seen the flyers, so I decided to apply.
Okay. So, if I'm looking at your resume, tell me a little bit about your resume.
My resume is currently up to date. It has my latest occupation on there. Also, the continuing education that I have recently done as well.
Okay. So, since you currently have a job, why are you looking for another job?
Uh, I am seeking to be closer to home, and with this position here, it would allow me to be closer to home.
Okay. So, why do you want to work for this company?
I would like to work for Self Help because I have seen the amazing things that they do for their members. I have seen how they work with their community and support this community, and I would like to be a part of that. You know, just kind of help my community out and helping people. I've always been in the business of helping people, so that's an awesome opportunity to do so.
Okay. So, tell me about a problem or conflict you faced on a job, and how did you handle it?
Uh, well, I was a supervisor at McDonald's, and I had a young lady that was giving me a hard time when I first started. She would always, if I asked her to do something, it was always an issue or a problem or a little something said up under her breath. So I waited till we got through the shift or whatever, the main part of the shift, and just kind of pulled her to the side and was just like, look, we're here both to work, to do our job, and I came to do my job. And just explained to her that we both need to be professional. We both had responsibilities, and I wasn't coming to challenge her position as an employee. I was only there to help her and to guide her, and we would work better as a team rather than contracting each other and giving each other issues.
Okay. So that segues into the next question. So, how do you deal with stress?
Typically, my stress relief is exercise. I exercise, so it kind of calms all of that, or I go for a walk, or just listen to music. Music always helps.
Is there a weakness?
Yes. My weakness would definitely be always going out of my way. Like, I'm one of those people that'll definitely go to the extreme in doing something because I do everything with my heart. So I always go to the extreme of caring about other people or accommodating other people.
Okay. So, if you could read one book for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would definitely have to, I don't say it's a book, but I would definitely have to read the Bible continually because you always find something new when you read it. Every time you read it, you find something new. So it's always an adventure and always something new to learn.
All right. Are you a team player?
Definitely a team player. I think that each individual brings something different to the table. So me, I definitely can bring a different view to things. That may not be what other people would think of the situation.
Okay. So, what do you expect out of your coworkers or your team?
I definitely expect their very best. If you give someone your best, uh, that's all they can ask for. I mean, there's nothing else to give but your best. When you give your best, it's flawless.
Okay. So, what do you expect out of your supervisor or manager?
My supervisor, I expect guidance. I expect them to definitely lead without any bias and to be a team player as well. Helping wherever they can help, not just supervising, but being able to come in and be elbow to elbow with us and knowing what we do.
Okay. So, if your manager asks you to do something you are uncomfortable with doing, how do you respond?
I would apologize, um, and explain why I wouldn't be able to do um, whatever it is that they're asking me to do that I'm not willing to do.
Okay. So, if you could choose a superpower, what would it be and why?
If I could choose a superpower, I would definitely choose the power to snap my fingers and arrive wherever I wanted to arrive. Just because I think that that's super cool. Because transportation to go from one place to another, I just think that embodies like some super superpowers. That just makes me happy.
All right. So, what will be the title of your autobiography and why?
Um, my autobiography would be entitled "Uniquely Laperia" because there's no one like me. I'm the only version of me.
If you could have a dinner with one person in all of history, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would choose the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King because I think that he was a very wise man in his time. Um, the movement that he constructed was very planned out and very thought together. He was intentional about the things that he did, and just to hear him and just gleam off of him and use some of the things that he had in his mind for today's world would be an awesome experience.
Okay. Now, why should we hire you?
I believe that you should hire me because I have the experience. Um, I am unique. I am punctual. I'm reliable. Those are reasons to hire me.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself as a mogul, a person doing more than one thing. Definitely working in finance, serving others. That's where I see myself.
Okay. What would you what would your first 30 days working here look like?
Uh, my first 30 days would definitely be me being a sponge and soaking up as much knowledge as I can about the business and procedures and yeah, just gathering as much information as I can.
Okay. What are your salary requirements?
I'm looking to obtain at least 45,000 a year. It's pretty standard, pretty good.
And what is your dream job?
My dream job. For me, it just has to involve customer service. It just has to involve helping somebody else, and that's my dream job.
Okay. Well, Mrs. Andrews, I do appreciate you actually coming to interview for me. And do you have any questions for us?
Yes, I do actually have a question. What is your turnover rate? Like, do you guys have like repetitive employees in and out? What is the structure of your business? Do you have people been here for a long period of time? That would be my question.